Hey, gotta resituate my camera. Okay, here we go. Here I go. What's up, everybody? John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. Thank you for joining us this Monday afternoon/evening. We'll see you guys tonight at the workouts. We got a workout going on at Westlake Middle School, and we have a workout going on at Campus Middle School. All right, so make sure you guys are signed up for that. How many people do we have signed up for that? We got, is it a lot or a little? Are we already down to a little? I don't even know. No, it's still at a lot. So 19 signed up for Westlake. Only 6 currently signed up for the Campus Middle School. I will be at Campus Middle School. All right, and this will probably be like my last week, like going there to check on JJ. After that, I think he should be okay with it. All right, but yeah, let's just get started. All right, great job with the auction this last Sunday, and with the games this last Sunday. And what else did we do? We didn't do the gear. I didn't really let you guys in on the gear stuff, but I will give you guys to the end of the week to purchase gear. All right, if you're looking for the link for that, it is on our site, Limitless Hoops. Let me get there real quick. And that's not the site. Let me see. Where is this site? Limitless Hoops. There we go. All right, you want to click on this link right there, member events. Why? Because I couldn't really put it anywhere else. And it's not where the yearly auction was, but it's right below that where the September discount, where it says the starter kit. Okay, this is the starter kit where you can buy some stuff, buy a whole bunch of stuff. Again, I don't know exactly what you guys want, so I didn't want to overbuy, and I thought that I could give you some money off, especially if you guys wanted a whole bunch of stuff. So here you can purchase the dark hoodie, the light. Oh, I got it. Dark full hoodie. That's like the entire it's cold hoodie, right? As opposed to our sleeveless hoodies. Okay, and then we have them. The colors are dark, light, and the team color. For our team color, I believe that would be I believe it's red for the team one. All right, and then dark is black. No, dark is red, light is white, and then the team one is black for the Limitless Hoops one. Once we start our other teams, every team will have a different set of colors. That's why I just said dark and light as opposed to the actual shade. All right, and then you also have sweatpants here, shirt. But again, I don't know if you guys want all this stuff. I don't know if you want all this stuff, so I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't order thousands of dollars worth of stuff and go, who wants it? And everyone's like, no. I'm like, oh, I wasted all that money. So you guys can order it. You get a discount. I don't know if anyone will order it, but I do know the power in gear. Oh, it's amazing to get gear. You also buy the curriculum book, duffel bag, and stuff like that. It is amazing to get gear. In the past, I've just basically charged extra money and giving you the gear, and that's a great bonding force. But I feel like right now we just have to keep it on the chill, so we don't go too far in one direction, because all that really matters is you guys getting better at basketball, right? But no, this stuff actually helps, because it bonds you and your team. It's strange. All right, what's up, Kieran and Declan Louth? I see you, Romello. If you're here, check it in the comment section so that I know that you're here. Now, speaking of bonding, speaking of things like that, think about this. We have a hard time growing because we don't have a particular team. Everyone always says, where's your team? Where's your team at? Where's your team? All right, good, guys, dude, team. What is that? What does team really mean? People are upset that people don't work out on the same days. Okay, so what do they want to do? They also are upset that we don't work on plays. Well, we're going to work on plays on Tuesday and Thursday starting in October. So we're going to have team practices then. So then we'll have more of a team. But then they're like, oh, but you have 15 guys there. That's more than a team. Look, if we only had 8, are you going to show up the entire year? The answer is no. So what are we going to do when you're gone for soccer for 3 months? Just not have a team, or get a replacement, and then when you come back, replace that guy? No, that's stupid. All right, because our goals aren't to just satisfy you. Our goals are to satisfy you in the long run. Our goals are to create a great player in the long run. So once we have 2 days of practices, people won't come 5 days, so they're going to come on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday less. So what that means is the only way we can have a team and also have this program still develop people would be if everyone came 5 days a week, plus games, so 7 days a week. Do we really have players that are like that, or would you guys like a couple of days off? So it won't feel like a team until we actually get a certain group of people who can come like 5 to 7 days a week. I'm not going to push that on anybody because that's crazy. We would never grow as a place, which we learned 2 years ago when we try to just dive into it. All right. So our solve for that is to have regular local teams and an elite team, and the elite team better come. You have to come. If you miss days, there's consequences because it needs to feel like a team. And if you don't think that a team matters, good for you, because all you got to do is work out all the time and don't worry about having a team, and then you feel that, and then you'll be great. But if you need a team, you need to hang out with people. You need to see. You don't want older people at the practice. That just makes you like fidgety. You're like, it just rubs me the wrong way. All right, if that's you, then wait. Be patient. We will get there. All right, but understand right now we have everything that you need. It just doesn't feel comfortable. I apologize. All right, that whole team thing, it's a real thing. But you know what else aids the team thing to make you feel better? Buying the gear. So buy a whole bunch of gear if you want to feel like you're in a gang on a team. There you go. That would honestly work. If everyone bought the gear, you would feel like you were part of something special. That's literally what I'm trying to do, and I'm gonna add to it. I'm gonna add like little crowd noises and things like that. We're gonna make it such a team. You guys are gonna have activities every single month like that. You have to like meet at the park with and stuff like that, because that's a team. And my teams always did this growing up. We always had bonding things like going to a paintball. I gotta tell you, I was the same then as I am now. I hated that crap. But I must admit, when we did the team bonding things, our team actually played better. And getting the gear, it was like Christmas. I must admit. But if you asked me, do I need it? I would say that I personally didn't. But I know that 95% of people do need it. So that is what it is. All right, let's go to the quote of the day. Quote of the day is, be coachable. All right. Are you a coachable human being? Are you able to be on a team and have the coach ask you to do something and then you do it? Basically, it's coachable. All right. You're not very toxic. Like, you're not going to be like jealous of other people. You're not going to be out there like disrupting the team functions. You're not going to have a bad game and then want to like leave before the coach even talks to you, before the team even like breaks. We know who does that. Noah Tazmasseth does that, right? Just like walking away, like I matter, right? Okay, stop it. All right, being coachable, it is a very, very selfless thing, but it's also a very, very productive thing if you care about yourself so much. All right, like it's really, really weird. So when you are selfish, what's up, Roni? When you are selfish, you're actually hurting yourself. It seems like being selfish would actually like help yourself, right? It usually is, but selfishness in this regard hurts yourself the most, because people will label you as something if you're not coachable. Coaches will treat you different if you're not coachable. They'll basically sit you on the bench after a while if you're not coachable. Being coachable means that you're willing and able to learn. And if you're not willing and able to learn, then yeah, you're going to learn a lot less and be a lot worse. That's just how it is. So that's the 2-word quote of the day: be coachable. All right. Moving on to our news of the day. This is big news, guys. Big news. Zion couldn't go to the Olympics, so he got Ozempic. I don't think he was actually on Ozempic. It's a drug. All right, but he did get really, really skinny. Is this too skinny for Zion, or is this finally going to be the thing that keeps him from being injured all the time? Will he be able to jump higher because he weighs less, or will he like not jump as high because he has less muscles? What is this? Is this just a summer pick and he'll be back ballooned up again by October? All right, what do you guys think about Zion getting skinny? That's the news of the day. I don't know what I think. I do know that if you take care of your health, that it will benefit you. All right, stretching, things like that, dieting, especially if you happen to be a human being whose genetics lead them toward being bigger. It's no fault of their own usually. I think he's a little like not with it in terms of diet, or at least he was. All right, but yeah, dude, this is astonishing what he looks like, and he looks happy, I'll tell you that much. But let's see how he plays and if it changes his game drastically. But yeah, it is weird to see Zion skinny. What are we gonna what do we think about that, everybody? All right, in terms of homework, we got homework going on. All right, homework. Coming up here on Wednesday, we got favorite underdog one-on-one, last-second shots, weave rebounds, athletic spin to reverse, pick and roll, retreat then beat, then ball drop layup. That's stuff that we are doing on Wednesday. So make sure that you do it before and then post the homework. Why should you post the homework? Guys, just post the freaking homework, okay? Look, post the homework, post the homework, post the homework. I can only beg you so much. All right, look, if you don't post homework, cool. But you're like, I'm still gonna do the work. Okay, cool. So you're still gonna do the work. All I got to do is warn you. It's gonna be so much harder to do that work. You're gonna get out there and do it. I totally believe you. Sure. But then I want to be like praising people I practice who have posted the homework, because that's what I've seen, right? And you're like, well, can I just send it to your personal account? No, I'm not going through all that crap. I have a spot for it. It's on YouTube. If you don't want to do that, send it to someone else to praise you. But I'm going to be praising people, and you're going to want that praise. But maybe you're not a kid who needs the praise. Cool. All right. But then you're going to want to be on a team where everyone else works hard. Well, you didn't post. They don't know that you're posting, so they would have been inspired, but now they're not. So are you okay with being on a team where no one works hard? Maybe you are. But you're going to have a day or 2 or 12 or 20 where you're going to not feel like working out, and you're going to need someone to push you. And it could have been your other teammates, but you didn't create that environment. It could have been your coach, but you didn't tell him that you posted every single day. It could have been just the accountability of having to go out there and post every single day, but then like everyone expects you to post, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I didn't post, and you're going to feel so much pressure that you'll actually post. But since you don't post on YouTube, well, now you don't have that to push you. So now you're just taking days off. And that's what happens. It's like if you didn't have to do homework, or if you work for yourself like I do, what time in the morning do I wake up? Same as Bill Gates, whenever the heck I want. It's a weird life, and it's hard to wake up. It's so much harder to wake up than people who have like a regimented job. Trust me, you're gonna want to post for all these reasons. Now, for today's workouts, we got +7, -7 blindfold dribbles, rhythm drills, scissor ladders to shots, player repeat to shots, interior cuts and passes. The one that we don't have the video for is blindfold dribbling. That's closing your eyes. We used to use the actual blindfolds, but those got so sweaty. It's nasty. Ew. All right, but just close your eyes, and we're going to go through our 8 different ball handling routines. Go as hard as you possibly can. We'll have someone there to spot you so you guys can switch between yourselves, and so you don't run into the wall when you run after the ball. All right, but you want to be able to look up when you dribble, so you shouldn't be able to look at the ball at all. So that's what we're going to do for blindfold dribbling. As for the rest, it looks like this. So that was that drill. I just like showing off because Noah actually did well in that one, so I wanted to show everybody. But yeah, so that's +7, -7. We can do it by +2 plus or -2 as well. We'll talk about the game, but we'll do that game. It's a great game to play while you're alone, but we're gonna do it in groups for the actual workout. Next one we got. That was step by step. Let's check the next one. Speaking of steps, that one, don't worry so much about the shot. We will get up shots for it. I want to see your footwork to get open in the first place. All right. If your problem is just making shots and you're getting wide open every single play, you're a pretty good player. Okay. Don't worry about making the shots. So I need you guys to go and go and go and go, whether you get the ball or not. All right. Last one. Now, for this drill, you have to understand what we're doing, and I want to apply it to the actual games. So, when we're here during the actual games and we flash up, like if we're this person and we have other people on the wings per se, or let's say, all right, and we have this person right there and that person right there, all right, as we flash, like right here, and we happen to get the ball like right there. If we ever get the ball right there, all right, we can cut back door. Right there, because there's an open spot. But you can also play with these interior passes. All right, it's big man to big man figuring stuff out, because he's gonna have a defender like right here. I can make it the 5-man. He's gonna have a defender right there, and he's gonna turn his eyes towards you. And when he turns his eyes towards you, you can switch sides. So if he doesn't follow you, that's a bucket. Boom. All right, that's very, very easy, right? But if he does follow you, shoot. That's still a bucket, because now he can drive. Because this person is not looking behind him. This person thinks he has help on this side. So you want to switch sides. Now you can switch 3 different ways. All right. One is like we just said, when this guy gets the ball, he switches to this side. You want to catch the ball underneath the basket, though, about right there. All right. The second one is this person catches the ball instead, and then he will backdoor cut. And again, you just keep the defense honest and moving. So he could have passed it to you or not, but it still just helps the defense out. So you just want to switch sides. The last one is he catches the ball in the post again, and he flashes upward. All right, those are the 3 different moves that we would be doing off of this move. So understand that all 3 of them are game-like moves that you should be doing in the games. Just keep them moving, keep it honest, and let's check out my reaction to something that just happened today. All right. So this just happened. All right, you guys, it's not Tuesday, but we're going to do a little Taco Tuesday, meaning Taco Fall was in the news today. All right, and you guys can watch and see what happened right here. Here's Taco Fall. Wait, that is not Taco Fall. That is still Zion, but here's Taco Fall. Boom! All right, so Taco Fall is 9 feet tall. This guy is 1 feet tall. He decides he wants to come over to block his shot. What do you guys think about that? I mean, they called an offensive foul, so it was obviously a good play, because he did push off. You saw that, right? I don't know why he pushed off. I don't think it would have bothered him at all. The guy did not get his hand up to the rim even. I don't know if there was a legal defense in that league, but he should have already been in the middle. So he could have had like a charge. But him stepping over was why he was outside the restricted area. All right. But yeah, I would guess that this league does allow for zone, so he should have been in the middle, unless he was like guarding a really good shooter. But that was a double team on that side. He should have already been rotated over. That's a slow rotation. But what do you guys think about trying to block a 7'5", 7'6" guy's dunk? I mean, I gotta tell you, I would try to block it. I was always that guy, but I also got dunked on a lot in college. All right, so but I'm also not 5'10", trying to block, or 6 feet or whatever this guy is, foot and a half shorter. He acted like he got hurt. He kind of looks like he did get banged up in the shoulder a little bit. But yes, Taco Fall, I would say, especially since he got a charge in the end, it's a good play. Don't be afraid of getting posterized. That's all I gotta say. Don't worry about it. I mean, of course you got dunked on. The guy's not 90 feet tall. All right. Let's check your homework. You are what you do, not what you say you do. All right. We got central lattice shots. All these people are not running today. They're not running today. Looks like Roni, Mason. Mason posted some more homework. Nice job. Kieran and Declan left. We have a new way to post homework, because I think that we ran out of room on this one. All right. So there will be two different playlists. and I will check the 2 different playlists. Probably only post like 1 on this actual channel, but we have 2 different playlists on our website. Again, if you check our website, you can go to the homework section. I have revamped it a little bit, so you can check the homework section right here on the side. Click on homework. As it brings you there, there are now 2 links to click: playlist 2, playlist 1. Playlist 2 is actually our original one, so I want them clicking playlist 1, and it will add you to either this playlist or this one. Okay, so now we have 2 different playlists. Who's that one? There you go. So Chacon posted right there. So that guy's good right there. All right. So we have 2 different playlists because we just ran out of room on our first one. Every month I have to raise like hundreds of videos just to keep the playlist under 5,000, but now there's like a limit to how many people can be collaborators as well. Crazy. But yes, great job with the homework. You won't have to run if you did it, but you guys should be running anyways. All right. But the homework people, I'm not letting you run. All right, because we want to trick everyone into posting more homework, and it's already working, so great job. All right, let's move on. We got our, what is it? The debate thing? Okay. Yeah, so this is an interview. All right, Zach Louth, Kieran's dad, sent me a little podcast that I listened to, and I just wanted to talk about it. All right, I thought it was very, very neat. So there's something called the ego, and there's something called mastery, basically. All right, and what it says is basically if you have an ego, it means that you're worried about what you look like. So when you fail at a task, you're gonna be embarrassed. All right, I posted and it's about to load. Okay, we'll see it, Ramella. All right, but if you don't have an ego, but you have the gear toward mastery, like I want to master this, every mistake you go, "Ooh, thank you for teaching me that." It's 2 different reactions. One reaction makes you stop, and you're just like, "Oh, sucks. I suck, and everyone sucks." And the other one is like, "Cool, I'm gonna get better." All right. So you guys, I like to compare this to video game playing. All right, when you play in the video game, where if you lose, you go back to like a certain point, and then you try to go further each time. And that video game, aren't you almost like inspired that you like opened the wrong door, but now you know the answer? All right, but could you imagine someone playing that video game and just getting so mad that they throw the remote control at the freaking TV and break it? It's like, dude, just try again. They act like they have to reset the entire game. Like, it's not like that. You got to this point, you just have to reset a little bit. So see basketball like that. Don't let your ego pull you away from your ambitions to have mastery. All right. Anyway, that's what I got from that. It was a podcast. I don't even have the link for it, but yeah, don't worry about it. All right. Moving on to the story of the day. But first, we're going to talk about the trivia question today and give you guys some time for that. Trivia question today is this: 1994 NBA All-Star was the youngest player in the league when he was drafted in 1991. Okay, there can't be more than one of these people, so who is it? This 1994 NBA All-Star was the youngest player in the league when he was drafted in 1991. I think it's a pretty good question. Good luck with this. You guys answer it before the end of the show. Whoever answers first gets the points. We have Kieran and Teo in a one-way tie, two-way tie, with 1 point. All right, and I'm gonna move on to the story of the day. Watch story of the day. As I look back on my life, I realized that every time I thought I was being rejected from something good, I was actually being redirected to something better. Kobe Bryant, decent guess, but no. The things that you rejected, rejection often seems like it's like the worst thing in the world. But when you get rejected or when bad things happen in your life, they just redirect you. And you can end up being in the optimal spot because of the rejection. And you have to realize that like your losses in life, they're not really losses. Like we just talked about that. You shouldn't see them as losses. You see them as like pluses. Like now you know the answer. But even the worst things, they lead you to where you're supposed to be. And you must believe in that, because that's what's going to keep you going on and on and on. So try to redirect your mind. All right? When you have these big oopsies in life or big tragedies in your life, and understand that 5 years from now, wherever you are, you're going to be thankful of that somehow, some way. It's going to be weird, but it's going to make you stronger, make you who you actually are. All right. Now, moving on to our debate question today. The debate question, or the debate thingy, my Bobby, is should Jason Tatum feel proud of himself for winning the gold medal? Did he do well? And the answer is, of course he did. Of course he did well. Not everyone could play. He could have ruined this. All right. And you know who's going to ruin this thing? Jason Tatum's mommy. Just like my mom got me kicked out of Colorado State. Yes. She was like hitting up Twitter, Jason should be playing, screw this coach, blah, blah. It's like, it's not the AAU, ma'am. It's not the AAU. All right? You can't play 12 guys and win. The United States of America is not that good compared to everyone else anymore. And I don't care if you have 12 Steph Currys out there. Some of them have to sit. You can't just go over and over and over. All right, that is the answer, Roni. Oh, no. Before Roni got it, Romello got it. Romello with the answer. Great job. It is Kenny Anderson, the youngest player in the draft in 1991, was also an All-Star in 1994, his lone All-Star year. And then later on, after his NBA career, he played 1 year in Lithuania with John Sanders, but he was in the top league. I was in the second league. I wanted to play him so bad. Oh, man, I was like, give me that dude's job now. I wanted to face him so bad. But, yeah, I did play the third-place team in that league, smacked him. I didn't smack him. I'm sorry. I had 25 points, 17 rebounds, and 7 assists. I think we lose? I think we lost by like 3. But they were like the first league team. We were a second league team. Those guys were getting paid millions of dollars, and I was getting paid like pennies. I was like, what? Give me your job. But yes, anyways, Jason Tatum. He could have acted way worse, but he didn't. He did not. He acted extremely professional. And I think that is a huge testament to who he is. He's coming off of a championship where he's one of the team's best players, and then he sat. And he went 0 for 16 on jump shots. That's gotta hurt, but he survived it. Can you survive your little things not that no one even sees? If this guy can get sat, and I can get sat, and Kobe can get sat his first year, can you handle one little bitty game? Are you strong enough to handle that? And I hope that he comes back stronger. Even though I don't like the Boston Celtics because I'm a Laker fan, but him and Jaylen Brown got a chip on their shoulder. I think that's going to propel them. The NBA is in a scary, scary place right now because they have pissed off these two guys. All right, so I think it's just a good thing in the end, like what we just said. All right, so that's my take on this debate. Is that he did a great job. Someone needed to do it, and I'm glad that he could do it. And I know a lot of guys, even on that team. Even on that same team, they couldn't do it. On that USA team, if they had a chance to be in his spot, they couldn't do it. But you know what? Jason Tatum, I don't know if he could have handled Derek White's position of getting 3 minutes of playing time. Right? That sometimes is worse than getting 0. All right? Because you have to go in there and do well. And they expect you to go in there. And you know you're only going to get 3 minutes. That's tough too. So everyone had their roles. And his role was to sit on the bench. And it sucks, but he did it, and that's why he's one of the reasons why USA won. He could have forced his hand to get himself in there, and it would have lost it for us, but he didn't. So great job. Now, will he get back to work and become better because of it? That's another story. We will see that. All right, that's my time, I believe. Let's not forget the quote of the day. The quote of the day is be coachable, okay? We talk all about this team stuff, all about the individual stuff and things like that, but we know that the team concept is an all or nothing situation. You're either all in or it's just really, really weird and a waste of time. So since we don't have players that are all in, we're going to go with not wasting our time to actually improve. And if you guys want to improve your best, be coachable. Go out there and actually work when I ask you to go out there and actually work. Do that stuff. All right? It shouldn't be less like holding you hostage, all right? Anyway, I'll see you guys over there at campus. We got Zach and Randy over here at Westlake. All right? Our last week for this whole mixed match thing, but we got to figure it out. We got a great coach over there in the Cherry Creek area, so really happy for that. All right, fantastic job and great job with the trivia to Romello. Romello got the trivia point.